the tag that people use for influencers, influenza, and things like these. How do you deal with that?
I'm not an influencer. I am a creator. Some people might not find it funny. Some people might not find me as talented. But I feel they shouldn't say कि बंदा 19-20 है. And trolling तो should happen. सोशल मीडिया का मजा ही नहीं है जब ट्रोलिंग नहीं हो.
Left a date midway.
ऐसा हुआ है, क्या करूँ अब? अरे मैंने लाइफ में एक बार डेट किया उससे.
उसके बाद मतलब एक्सपीरियंस इतना बुरा था कि वापस नहीं कर पाए या फिर
नहीं, वही डेट चल रहा है अभी.
मतलब आपने कुछ बड़ा किया किसी के लिए,
हाँ
ठीक है, प्यार में, बट उसका रेसिप्रोकेशन नहीं मिला या फिर उसका थोड़ा खुश हो.
ये बहुत नॉटी सवाल है यार. ऐसा कैसे मैं ही नहीं ढंग से कर पाया. मुझे लगा बहुत ग्रैंड था बट बहुत फुदू था.
But like how was it like meeting someone like Shah Rukh Khan? Like were you a little intimidated?
Always, yeah. That I've spoken about him so much that I feel that I'll jinx it. Everyone has this dream ना. आप सोशल मीडिया पे आते हो तो आपके पास एक ड्रीम होता है कि I'll start from here and eventually maybe someday I'll end up doing a movie, a feature or a show, for example. I feel, and I've read this quite many times, that people say that your success feels like our own. It's amazing that people see themselves in me.
If you're a 90s kid and you haven't grown up watching Takeshi's Castle, I think you have a very sad childhood. But I had a happy one because I watched it, and it's time to relive those memories with a new perspective, a new voice that's gonna navigate it for us. And I think there couldn't have been a better addition to it because this man has been entertaining us for the last how many years? I can't even count because his characters. 8 years. We have got it. But like his characters have got us engaged with him throughout this journey, and now we are going to be engaging with his voice because it's magical, and it's going to create much more magic on Amazon Prime as Takeshi's Castle returns. So Bhuvan, welcome to Bollywood Bubble.
Thanks भाई. कैसे याद करते हो आप इतना?
अरे याद नहीं है, लिटरली ऑन द स्पॉट निकाला है.
Talent है ये. I mean,
सही बात. But firstly, like I'm sure you also have grown up watching Takeshi's Castle. So firstly, how do you have memories of watching that show?
यार स्कूल की लास्ट बेल was the sign that okay, now we gotta rush home. You remember पहले अखबारों में आता था टाइमिंग. हर चैनल का टाइमिंग आता था अखबारों में. Then I used to see कि okay, this is the timing, and those 3 बजे से लेकर 6 बजे 7 o'clock तक पीक टाइमिंग होता था ऐसे लेजेंडरी शोज का. जो अब लेजेंडरी हो गए हैं शोज, उस टाइम पे वी वर यूज्ड टू इट कि ये चलता है. उस टाइम का रियलिटी शो था ये. आई थिंक इट्स नॉट जस्ट व्हाट आई फील, व्हाट एवरीवन फील्स इन दिस कंट्री. ऑल द किड्स who love the show, they have the same sentiment towards this, and I'm honored.
I feel like हमारा बचपन बहुत अच्छा था. मुझे आज के बच्चों के लिए थोड़ा बुरा लगता है. They have not seen these great shows of that time. But
इसीलिए लेके आए हैं हम Takeshi's Castle प्राइम वीडियो.
See, plug in. That's how we do it. But like you have such an amazing comic timing. That's how your career has been so fruitful till now. But to kind of this time, it's not you on the screen. You are used to that. This time it's just your voice. Was it a little strange, a little different for you, the experience of it?
It was actually, because I feel that people who haven't watched BBK Vines or people who don't know what I do or who I am, for them to just hear the voice of T2 Mama will be a different experience, because they won't understand. ये inhibition था पहले कि they won't understand. So T2 Mama has paved a way for himself in such a way in the show that he explains what he does, and through that how he ends up on Takeshi's Castle.
So we are gonna hit T2 Mama on the show.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna make it all the more fun. But like you have given, you started off as a YouTube celebrity, and as you got more success, but you still were always the people's star, and there was a relatability that people had. When you went into fiction, the success came with it, because I remember the first 2 shows that you have done, they have been number 1. I was just seeing one of your latest posts that also says that. But do you feel a certain change in the people's perception towards you, or has the relatability kind of increased with the people?
It increases because I feel, and I've read this quite many times, that people say that your success feels like our own. What else do I need?
True. Well,
I feel if I keep that passion in me, if I keep that honesty in me, if I keep that hunger in me, I think I'll just keep gathering people along my way.
And I feel that relatability also comes now because when you started, it was एक phone से shoot करी हुई videos and it was like हम भी कर सकते हैं तो there was this relatability, there was this connection.
Yes, वो instill करना बहुत ज़रूरी है. Like it's amazing that people see themselves in me.
Yeah.
That this is my guy.
Exactly.
This is my guy. We are so happy that he is doing this, and it feels like we are doing this. So I think that feeling, to instill that feeling, is very important, and I'm glad that I was successful in doing that.
Yeah.
With whatever comedy, music or drama.
Yeah, you have done that and but जैसे हम देखते हैं ना कि people when you enter into acting now you're navigating the fiction world as well. So there comes a perception that influencers turned actors or social media celebrity turned actors they have it easy or there's some bias against them. Have you faced that within the industry, that kind of discrimination while talking to people or meeting people?
No, I mean, how many, no matter how many followers you have, it eventually comes down to merit. Like, suppose if I'm a casting director and I cast you, you have 1 million followers, say, and I cast you, but you don't know acting. How will I justify it to the makers?
Yeah.
सेट पे तो आगे धप्पा हो जाएगा ना कि अरे बाप रे ये क्या हुआ. ऐसा होता है, कई बार होता है. But I feel that with OTT, everyone has this dream ना. आप सोशल मीडिया पे आते हो तो आपके पास एक ड्रीम होता है कि I'll start from here and eventually maybe someday I'll end up doing a movie, a feature or a show, for example. And now with the rise of OTT, we have that opportunity in hand. Now it's up to us how we want to polish our craft, how quickly we want to polish our craft, and or how quickly we want to get distracted from all this.
True. But did you ever felt that there were some people who kind of looked down on your success because of the background you came from?
ना
The
क्या
background that
बैकग्राउंड,
is in
अपना
the
अपना
social
ही
media.
सब कुछ अपना ही है जो है. कुछ people see, आप जैसा बिहेव करते हो लोगों के साथ, लोग आपके साथ वैसे बिहेव करते हैं.
Yeah.
Had I been cocky with everyone that I met on my way,
Yeah.
then that perception would have been there. But when you meet someone, when they know that okay, this guy is pretty serious about the work he does, some people might not find it funny, some people might not find me as talented, but I feel they shouldn't say कि बंदा 19-20 है.
सही बात.
जाकिर भैया बोलते हैं ना ये बात कि काम जैसा भी हो, काम 19-20 चलता है, बंदे 20 होने चाहिए.
True. But like in today's time when comedy is judged so harshly, when you don't know where to draw the line because you don't know where people will take offense, does it get a little difficult to kind of manage your script or maybe manage your writing in a way that it doesn't hurt anyone and somewhere you also have to restrain yourself?
It does to some extent. There is too much layering that happens now. But I feel I personally never got into, or I never put myself into a situation where I have to do insult comedy. मेरे 21 कैरेक्टर हैं, मैं अपने पे जोक मार के खुश रहता हूँ, लोग भी खुश रहते हैं. I don't need to target anyone else. I don't get into political, communal jokes. वो मेरे को naturally है, क्योंकि मेरे को naturally नहीं आता वो. मेरे पास अपनी भसड़ इतनी है 21 लोगों की दिखाने के लिए that I don't dwell into that.
Yeah.
So I feel layering होती है, वो it depends from project to project.
21 लोग वहाँ जी रहे हैं, एक आप खुद जी रहे हो, मतलब 22 जिंदगियां संभालने पहले तो बड़ी बात है.
बहुत कठिन.
उसके बाद तो बाकी चीजें करेंगे. But like your first show came on YouTube and then after that you have worked with two of the biggest platforms out there, OTT.
Yeah.
Like is the sequel of that first show gonna be now pitched to one of those platforms or some new platform?
Same, no?
Oh,
Yeah.
keeping it under. But like, was it a plan to release it on YouTube, or was it like not accepted by the platforms? You pitched it to them.
No. I had to. My first show had to be on YouTube.
Okay.
Had to be. It is like a tribute to all the people who have believed in what I've done. Yeah, it's for them, for free. Watch it for free.
But has it become now easier to kind of finding acceptance from these kind of leading platforms because of the success that has come through that show or Taza Khabar or what?
I don't think acceptance comes from the previous success. Abhi kya maal hai wo batao, which is the best part. No one should give you work for the things that you've done in the past. Abhi ka batao aap. आप अभी क्या लेके आए हो? क्या उस चीज़ में मेरिट है? अगर है तो we're gonna join hands and we're gonna collaborate on this.
And you radiate so much positivity, but like you have risen from a platform that sometimes give out the most negativity as well. Social media. Basically, social media is a platform for trolls and everything. How do you deal with that? Like the tag that people use na, for influencers, influenza, and things like these. How do you deal with that?
Yeah, as long as I know that I am not an influencer, which strictly I abide to that. Ki I'm not. I'm not an influencer. I am a creator. I want to work on my acting skills. I want to be better at my craft. And trolling तो should happen. Social media का मजा ही नहीं है जब trolling नहीं हो.
Motivation भी है.
हाँ, motivation भी है. It keeps you going. It keeps you active. आप सोचते रहते हो. आप अपने बारे में बहुत ऊंचा नहीं सोचते.
They keep you grounded.
It keeps you, हाँ, it keeps you in check. Social media keeps you in check.
Reality check.
हो जाती है, कई बार अति भी हो जाती है हर चीज़ की. But it's okay. It's a part. We've chosen this life, so now this is a part of the.
By the way, you mentioned you are aiming to be a better actor, but you're also aiming to be a better writer. Let me say.
Yeah.
Both the things are going on, and that reflects in your writing because people connect with those scripts. We are gonna wrap it up with a fun "Never Have I Ever" with you.
हाँ, मेरे को confusing लगता है यार ये गेम.
है?
क्या बोलना होता है?
देखो आज अकेले हो.
अगर मैंने
तो
अगर जो आपने बोला अगर मैंने वो किया है तो मुझे
I have
और वो I never.
You have a glass of water in front of you. You can sip also, just to show that you have done it.
Oh, अच्छा.
Yeah. Okay. And we are gonna get a little naughty in this as well. Okay. I have got a cough from the outside. Okay. Never have I ever left a date midway.
Never.
इतनी respect लो.
अरे मैंने लाइफ में एक बार डेट किया उससे.
उसके बाद मतलब एक्सपीरियंस इतना बुरा था कि वापस नहीं कर पाए या फिर
नहीं वही डेट चल रहा है अभी.
See, oh, that's so sweet. Like people are gonna cry after watching this. Okay, never have I ever had a crush on my co-star.
Never.
इस शो में तो चांस ही नहीं है, co-star ही नहीं.
नहीं, I'm crushing on टीटू मामा यार.
Okay, never have I ever done a grand gesture in love that wasn't reciprocated, or maybe it went sideways.
सवाल ही समझ नहीं आया मुझे.
मतलब आपने कुछ बड़ा किया किसी के लिए,
हाँ,
ठीक है प्यार में, बट उसका रेसिप्रोकेशन नहीं मिला या फिर उसका थोड़ा खुश हो गया.
ऐसा हुआ है, क्या करूँ अब? पीऊँ?
टेल मी क्या हुआ था.
हाँ, मतलब वो वैसा नहीं था, मतलब मैं ही नहीं ढंग से कर पाया. मुझे लगा बहुत ग्रैंड था बट बहुत फुदू
What were you trying to do that?
अरे नहीं बता रहा यार मेरे से.
Okay. Never have I ever been put off by a partner's smell.
Never. She smells amazing. Yeah.
Never have I ever picked up a stranger in a public place.
ये बहुत नॉटी सवाल है यार, ऐसा कैसे मैं नहीं never.
Never have I ever been starstruck by someone. देखो अच्छे से.
Ever, always, all the time.
Which was the best interaction you had with a Bollywood celebrity?
शाहरुख सर.
तभी पिन पोस्ट है ना.
हाँ, अच्छा हाँ, वो भी इन्हीं का दिया हुआ है, इनका दिया हुआ है,
सब प्राइम का दिया हुआ है. See, promoting all the way. But like, how was it like meeting someone like Shah Rukh Khan? Like, were you a little intimidated?
Always, yeah, always. But see, it is that I've spoken about him so much that I feel that I will jinx it. So I just keep it as a core memory with me and I don't talk about it anymore.
No, that's true. And lastly, because they are giving me less time. Okay, never have I ever shoplifted.
Never.
देखो कितने सुधरे सवाल से
मैंने. अरे बहुत बोरिंग आदमी हूँ यार मैं. हाँ, मैं कुछ ऐसे.
I think that's the excitement you bring in your characters ना.
बल्कि जो मैंने किया वो शायद इस क्वेश्चन में नहीं है.
क्या किया है?
बताता हूँ बाद में.
Okay, but I think since you believe you have a boring life, which we don't do, obviously, but I think you bring that excitement through your characters, and that reflects in the love they get from the audience. It's always amazing to have a chat with you, Bhuvan, and wishing you all the best for Takeshi's Castle and everything that you do.
Thank you.
You're an amazing person. Be like that always.
Thank you.
Hope you had a good time because I had a great time.
Yes. Likewise. Thank you. Hi, this is Bhuvan Bam, and you're watching me on Bollywood Bubble.